Let's talk about the latest updates coming from the camp of the Super Eagles of Nigeria as they prepare for their playoffs. The big question everyone is asking is, where is Victor Osimhen? We are going to give you some answers here and also our honest thoughts concerning that. We're also going to talk about the players in team camp, 21 players. We are going to talk about that. And also, there is this misconception on social media concerning the playoffs. People believe that when Nigeria play on the 13th, and God being so good, they are able to beat Gabon, they get to play one more game and they qualify. Please, that is not the case. We are here to explain how the playoff format looks like, because the possibility of Nigeria playing 3 or 4 games in these qualifiers, it is very high for them to qualify to the World Cup. My name is Adam. You can call me Ebuka, and I'm doing this video with Chanana
Chinedu in a building.
So guys, quickly let's jump into it and begin with the squad that are in team camp currently ahead of their game against Gabon. Now, 21 players. I'm going to begin with players that just arrived in team camp. Now, those players are Akko Adams, Chidera Ejuke, Bright Osayi Samuel, Raphael Onyedika, Frank Onyeka, Zedu Sanusi, Bruno Onyemichi. These are the players that have joined the players who trained yesterday. Now, the players who trained yesterday, I'm just going through the names once more. Calvin Bassi, Alex Iwobi, Samuel Chukwueze, Tolu Arokodari, Olankule Oleshegu, Wilfred Ndidi, Moses Simon, William Trust Ekon, Benjamin Fredericks, Chidozie Awanziem, Amas Obasogi, Stanley Nwabali, Semi Ajayi, and also Ademola Lukman. So total 21 players in team camp. It's left with 3 more players to arrive. Then we have a full house. Victor Osimhen, Maduka Okoye, and also Yusuf Al-Hassan are the players missing. But the big question everyone is asking is, where is Victor Osimhen? Chanana, should Nigerians be worried?
We have to be worried because by this time we are expecting everyone to be in camp, especially Osimhen, because we saw a video of him earlier after their game indicating that he was traveling, and you saw how hurry up he was doing things, and by now you have not heard anything about him being in camp or not being in camp, whether he's injured or he's not injured and all that stuff. We are all thinking it's mind games and other things, and something surprise element going to the game, because we all know Gabon will map a strategy about Victor Osimhen, but we've seen coaches pull off the surprise element and other stuff. So we've seen this season, even Liverpool coach has complained like teams go and face him and they've changed their strategy. They are not playing the way it's supposed to be, and you have to regroup. We've seen Chelsea play Sunderland, and even their coach came to make a comment that he expected Sunderland to go into the game with 4 defenders, but before he realized they were playing 5 back. So he told the player, Charlie, the guys have changed everything, so we have to change everything. So all their pep talk, everything they did in training just went to waste. So something like this there is very, very acceptable. But we are hoping it's not anything related to injury or anything. We are having issues. We are hearing rumors that he's training privately and other stuff. We are okay. We just want him to be on the field of play.
Just want to see him,
because not seeing Osimhen, we are getting a bit anxious and the anxiety and things that we the fans. Charlie, we know that guy for Nigeria to qualify. I won't like it. Has almost 30% chance alone stands on him for Nigeria to qualify, because he's the one going to bang the goals. You know, on the day anything can happen, other players can score, which we will happy about. But for if you ask you to choose a player who is going to bang in a goal, everyone will say Osimhen. So we want to see him on the field of play. So we are hoping that it has anything to do with injuries and other things. It should be just mind games or trying to pull a surprise element on Gabon and other things. When it's about those things, actually, we are happy for it. Just hope that it's not any injury, because we want everyone. I hope by the end of today, the 3 players will be in camp and ready and joining the training, so that whatever, because they have about 2 or 3 more sessions to go before the game, because the game is just on Thursday. It's about 2 days away, so we are hoping that everyone will be in camp by the end of the day.
All right, so guys, you have heard from Chanana concerning where Victor Osimhen is. This is just our honest opinion and what we are reading on social media. It is 2 things: either Victor Osimhen is not in team camp, or he's in team camp and it's a strategy. But then if you are worried, you are within your right to be worried. There is nothing wrong with it. So guys, this is what we have to say concerning Victor Osimhen and his whereabouts. Now let's talk about the format. You know the funny thing, a lot of people on social media, in fact Nigerians, believe that if Nigeria are able to beat Gabon on the 13th, and then go and either face Congo or Cameroon on the 16th. They have gone to the World Cup.
Yeah, they have qualified.
Please, that is not the case. In fact, this playoffs is in two parts. We have the continental playoffs, which has only one winner. That one winner then goes on to play the intercontinental playoffs. So it is not an easy route for Nigeria. So let me just explain so a lot of people understand. So I'm using Nigeria as a case study in this example.
Yeah.
So Nigeria playing in the continental playoffs is going to play against Gabon. If they go on to win, then they get to face whoever wins between Congo and Cameroon on the 16th of November. Let's say Nigeria, this is an example, let's say Nigeria then gets to beat whoever comes out from that
Nigeria
game.
beats them.
Nigeria beats them, good.
Yes.
Nigeria now becomes the champion of the continent in that particular playoff. Then Nigeria then goes on to go and play in the intercontinental playoffs. Now in the intercontinental playoffs, there are 6 teams and 2 slots. Now one team from Africa, which is CAF, one team from Asia, which is the AFC, 2 teams from North and Central America, which is the CONCACAF, 1 team from South America, which is the CONMEBOL, and then 1 team from Oceania, which is the OFC. So in total, 6 countries or 6 teams. Now these 6 countries will be divided into 2 groups. One group would have the highest ranked countries, so would have only 2 countries in there. Now another group will have 4 countries who are going to play semi-final game. So those 4 countries are the lowest ranked team among the 6. Now they're going to play against each other. The 2 winners from that particular semi-finals get to face the 2 highest ranked team in the other group. And looking at the way things are going, Nigeria are ranked very high. Yeah. When it even comes to the continental here in Africa, amongst all the 4 nations, amongst Congo, Cameroon, Gabon, Nigeria are ranked very high, 41st. So if Nigeria can just be a winner here in the continent and go out there, trust me, they are going to be in a very good pole position to then get that 1 slot to qualify. Then the other country also gets another slot. So 2 more slots in continental to qualify to the World Cup. This is a simple explanation concerning how Nigeria gets the ticket to the World Cup. Tanana, what do you have to say about this?
No, I think the reason why we are excited about Nigeria going to the World Cup is, you see, this phase is a bit difficult and a long, but we know that with the position of Nigeria in the current ranking, for right now, the African teams playing, they are ranked number 1.
Yep.
Because Nigeria, Gabon, DR Congo, and Cameroon, they are the highest ranked team among them. So if Nigeria qualifies, which we know they will qualify, so if Nigeria qualifies, then we go and meet intercontinental teams 5, making it 6. So those 6 teams, 2 will be seeded, and we are sure that Nigeria will get a seeding position. So the 2 that are seeded, then we're left with 4 teams. Then those 4 teams will play against each other, and they'll get 2 winners. And those 2 winners will come and face the 2 seeded team, which will be Nigeria and another team. So those 4 teams, after that, we pick 2 winners, which we hope by the end, Nigeria will be part of those 2 winners.
Yes.
You understand? So this tells you that if Nigeria are able to qualify from African continent, then that make the international continent will be a bit easier. We are hoping that Nigeria will not end up playing 4 games. Just 3 games will be enough for them to qualify, because these 2 games, whether they like it or not, they are going to play it if they want to go to the World Cup. Because after beating Gabon, then you have to go and wait for Cameroon and DR Congo. So you beat them, then you go and sit down and wait. So hopefully we'll be serious, so that will prevent us from playing another game before playing the final game. So we are hoping that things will go on well. And our ranking, this tells you that sometimes those friendly games and things that you play are very important. Look at Ghana. Anytime we are playing friendly games, our players refuse to show up. Then we end up losing. We have lost most of our friendly games. So look at our rankings, very, very down. So if Ghana will be in this position, automatically we will have joined those 4 teams there, because our ranking is very bad. But because of the high ranking of Nigeria, instead of 4 matches, it's highly possible that Nigeria are going to play just 3 matches and qualify for the World Cup, which we are very, very happy about that. because sometimes playing a lot of matches, it takes the steam out of your team, because we know this is a new coach, and no matter how we like it, his instructions and things are not fully really integrated into the team yet. So we don't want him to play too many important games. You understand? Two games a lot, but not too many important, because when you play too many important games, you end up losing some, because we have some teams which are more formidable than others. You understand? Because consistency is the key to building in a strong team, and now the consistency is now getting into Nigeria a bit, and we are hoping that before the World Cup comes, then everything will be sorted out. But we hope Nigeria will qualify for the World Cup. So I hope with this explanation of ours, you guys will understand how the playoffs will go about that. It's not an easy road at all, but it's achievable.
It does not end on the 16th of November. So I hope you understand.
It's going to be held in March.
March, yes, the international break. So guys, if you have any more questions concerning this, let us know down below in the comments, and we are going to explain it. Lastly, Mikel Obi has said one or two things concerning, the game Nigeria are going to play against Gabon. And we want to talk about it very quickly, but then first let me read exactly what Mikel Obi had to say. Now, this is what Mikel Obi said, and I read. He says that the first game is the most important. Gabon is the most important game. Don't underestimate Gabon. Please don't, because if we do that, then we are in trouble. Go into that game and play like this is the last game you will ever play in your life. Win that game, and then we can think about Cameroon or someone else. The mistake we are going to make is to think it's just Gabon. Then we are done completely. Go in the game, play as we should, with full of confidence, bravery, and passion, knowing that you are wearing the green, white, green, the badge of the green with green, with green, white, green is huge. 300 million people, that's a lot of pressure, but you have to deal with it. I know they can do it, and I believe in them. This is coming from Mikel Obi. And he's not wrong.
It's very
do not underestimate Gabon.
I've said it in our previous video that a lot of people think Gabon is Gabon there, but now football is not like that. Based on the qualifiers, they are having a mission, and they are determined to qualify for the World Cup. So the only thing that stands in their way now is Nigeria. You understand? So please don't go there and think that Nigeria is better than Gabon. We all know Nigeria is better than Gabon in terms of football. They don't come close at all. But this is just one football game, and anything can happen. So please go into the game thinking that you are facing Real Madrid, you are facing Barcelona, you are going to give your all 120% focus from minute 0 to 90 minutes, and you deliver. That's all we are hoping for, because we will not take any excuses from you at all. We are very serious. You people should just go and misbehave, and we realize that this misbehavement is based on you people think that complacency and things. You will hear from us. You think you are joking, and you people should go there and just go and misbehave. And let's see that because of complacency and other things, you have made some errors and things. You go hear them from us. You think you are joking.
So guys, if you see us Ghanaians, so gingered about Nigeria going to the World Cup, then you should know what it means.
I think Nigeria in the World Cup in Nigeria is always enjoyable. You people are brothers, whether you like it or not, because music, everything we do it together. So you people are our brothers. So we always want to see you. Apart from that friendly banter and things, when it comes outside that, we are brothers. We click everything. We are better matched than with Nigeria than any country, whether you like it or not. Because Ghana, we are surrounded by French countries, so some bonding and things is a bit difficult based on language barrier. But when it comes to Nigeria, everything just clicks. So we beg you people, when we are here, we are not doing it based on hypocrisy or anything. No, because we love you guys, and we always, when we go to a place and Nigerians are there, we are always happy to have you proud, because we easily communicate. I can't even go. You guys say we go to watch the game, and we just see all more brothers. We start pidgin everything we speak. Now when I meet a Cameroonian person, I was struggling to communicate with a person because of French. You understand? So please, we want to see you people there. Our food and it's almost the same thing. When you come to Ghana, we have Nigerian food and other things. We only see Cameroonian food and things in Ghana. We don't care. But when it comes to Nigeria, we give people special attention in Ghana. So please, we are here to support you people genuinely, because we want to see you people at the World Cup.
Right. So guys, you have heard from Chanada, and I agree with him 100%. In fact, if you really want to see the bond between Ghana and Nigeria, go back and watch the Unity Cup games. That friendly, it was so nice. Like, it was nice because it brought a whole community out. And I'm telling you, if Nigeria gets to the World Cup, if Nigeria is playing a game, trust me, you'll find Ghanaians in the stadium just going to watch Nigerians play. But they will not do that for other countries. South Africa, they are forcing relationship. It will not work.
It will not work.
They are forcing it. It won't work.
They are just hoping that by the time the tournament comes, we just have the financial power to be able to go to the stadiums to watch some of the games.
Finito.
My manager is this, so I'm hoping that you get me tickets to be able to go.
Finito. So guys, thank you very much for watching. We'll make sure to bring you more updates live here. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope this video served as an education to you, especially concerning the playoff format. We'll make sure to bring you more live here. My name is Adam. You can call me Ebuka, and I did this video with Chanana.
Chinedu in the building.
So guys, we'll make sure to see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.
Go vibe.